funny how you were saying, the brand Apple, you're buying products because of the logo, not necessarily because. Did you see the wheels that they had released for the new iMac computer?
No.
Oh my god! So they released, and I'm not super up to date with this, but they released the new, not an iMac, iMac, like their desktop computers, a couple of years ago, and then I think it was either the start of this year or last year they released Apple wheels to put like the computer onto.
Sure, like
I'm not talking about the actual.
Yeah, because they look like a rubbish bin. They're like circle, right? Yeah. Is that the ones you're talking about?
The wheels or the
the computer itself.
No, it's a big rectangle, like the actual computer, not like the monitor ones that you have. The actual that thing. Yeah,
right.
It's sort of like a aluminium with sort of holes.
Far
in it.
Yeah. I know the one, like the proper old school PC tower looking one
for sure.
So they were selling the wheels separately.
So they'd released the computer initially, and then they released. Apple wheels to go with it. So there was obviously already fittings ready so that you could attach these wheels.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll show you. They're so stupid. But the thing about them, see, look how much they are.
You're taking the piss.
Yeah. they're only good
So I'm looking at a kit here that says $1,200 for Apple Mac Pro wheel kit.
Yeah, so you literally pay the price again for the wheels, and that the wheels are only good for that computer. Like you can't. I suppose you could get a fitting to put those on and do it for something else, but
no, you're not though, are you? Like they know that's their, like what I was saying, their market will eat that up. There's people out there, not everyone, but the people that are consuming those goods, that computer in the first place, are like. Some people out there are not even going to think twice about that. They're going to buy that and be stoked, which is just
got
crazy.
The Apple wheels, man.
Yeah, I've got those Apple
top
wheels.
Top of the food chain right there.
Yeah. Which is just crazy. But
I mean, they're pretty nice.
And to Apple's credit, as a designer, like everything they do is exquisite. Like it really is. Like those wheels,
they've got it on.
Exactly. Their design philosophy is brilliant, but it's just like, why can't the world have that at a much lower entry point? Like, why can't we have good design like that and user friendliness and user-centered design at a lower level?
Yeah.
You know, when you do buy a cheap Android phone, how the user experience is just horrible.
Yeah.
Like everything about it's just horrible. Like, you know, and also the shelf life, it might last a year and then they're fucked, which is just crazy. Why we need a society where all the best designers, instead of working for Apple, all those best engineers and designers should have an opportunity to make cool things for everyone. You know, that stuff doesn't trickle down. If you're a I don't know, for whatever reason you can't afford good stuff like that, you should have the opportunity to still have access to good design and good user-centered design, where instead of just making all the good, exquisite design for the elite, you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they've got it on lock for sure. Like, I could look at like, and if we're talking about phones, for example, look at Android phones for days and be like, yeah, these all look fantastic and enough. Like, if you only showed me Android phones for a day, like all the new ones that come out, I'd be like, sweet, I'd probably afford to find something I like. But then you show me an iPhone again, I'm like, yeah.
Exactly. And it feels like home, you know?
Yeah,
you just unlock it. It's like it unlocks the same way as they all do. Right. I know how to navigate it and whatever. Like,
it's so easy to just stay on that same train.
But I haven't upgraded my phone. Like, I have to have the new. I know people that do, and good on them. That's whatever. But I'm always stretching my stuff to the
for sure,
to the limit. You know, I'll try and make an iPhone last.
I don't need to buy a new iPhone. No. Like, I have an iPhone.
And I replace it when there's a problem. I replace it when it's broken, I can't use it, or, you know.
That being said, I am getting to a point now, though, where I think I probably do need to upgrade because I have no storage left. Yeah. And I think that's another thing that Apple does. Like,
they do that on purpose.
If you
100%.
The amount of storage that my phone says it has, that I'm like, it's just other. It's just a big, like, not 80% of it is just grey.
It's
other.
Basically a big middle finger saying, get down to the shop and buy the new one. And also, like, they've been in court for all those problems with the, like, they call it, well, it's called known obsolescence, where they're basically killing off things on purpose to get you to spend money to upgrade. So they got into a massive controversy where I think at one stage you'd pick, do you want more CPU power, like speed and performance, or better battery life? Right. And it was literally a decision. It might have even popped up on the phone or whatever it was. It was like, make this choice now. You know, you've got an old phone. What do you want? Do you want it to run fast, or do you want good battery life? And then the courts could turn around and say that if you could control that, that's basically that company killing a product on purpose and not supporting it, because which can arguably mean that they're forcing people to have to spend more money and replace it, which is you're not allowed to do.
Right.
But at the same time, you can't keep supporting old phones for years and years and years. You know, you can't have Apple they won't want to spend millions of dollars on 10-year-old phones.
No.
Eventually, they're going to have to die. But they can't
their business is based around having a new phone every year.
But they can't go out of their way either to kill people's phones.
Yeah.
So it's tricky.
Right.
But that is bad. You don't want like a company having control over that, basically killing it when it hasn't died.
Yeah, it is unfair, but it's also the perfect business plan.
Of course it is.
Like if you're releasing a new product every year, and every new year a product from a few years back is getting less available. Like the new I can't install the new update on my phone because it's like 3 gigabytes, and my phone is a 16 gigabyte phone. Like I literally just have no room to do that, so I'm going to have to upgrade. Yeah. So they've got me.
Of course they have, and I mean, and that like they have to move forward. Yeah. But I like to think that they aren't going out of their way to do it on purpose.
No, for sure.
But which they got into trouble for, and I think they've sort of dialed that back a bit. But
and the fact that they are sort of, I sometimes perceive Apple as being sort of a company that does not engage with the public that frequently. They are quite sort of behind closed doors, and that sort of adds to the appeal of the companies. Oh, you're sort of like, oh,
exactly.
Man,
it's like the cool club.
Whereas a lot of other companies are